Johnny Cash's cover of Nine Inch Nails' Hurt is often celebrated as one of the greatest cover songs ever recorded, no doubt about it. It's not easy to take a song as powerful as Hurt and strip it down to just an acoustic guitar without losing its impact. But Cash did just that, somehow making the song even more emotional. By making it his own, he turned it into a personal reflection on his own life and career. However, when Trent Reznor, the mastermind behind the original Hurt, heard Cash's cover for the first time, he struggled to come to terms with it. It was like someone kissing your girlfriend. It felt invasive, Reznor confessed. So, why did Trent Reznor struggle with Johnny Cash's rendition of Hurt? What was it about Cash's interpretation that made it so challenging for Reznor to digest? Let's break it down. When you search for Trent Reznor Hurt on Google, you'll stumble upon some interesting questions like, is Hurt by Johnny Cash or Nine Inch Nails? And is Hurt by Nine Inch Nails a cover? It shows how much the song has influenced people and how curious it makes them. Despite its deeply personal origins, Hurt has evolved beyond its creator, Trent Reznor, and his band Nine Inch Nails. From its alternative rock roots, the song has journeyed across musical genres, finding new life in interpretations by cellists and even Gregorian chants. This diverse path reflects the universal appeal of Reznor's creation, resonating with audiences far beyond its original context. Back on April 17, 1995, Reznor released Hurt as a promotional single, describing it as a little poem I wrote in my bedroom. Its creation emerged from a period of profound darkness for the singer-songwriter. He wrote the song amidst the shadows of history, renting a house in LA's Benedict Canyon previously owned by Sharon Tate, a tragic victim of the Manson murders. The spooky finding of the word pig on the door, a chilling reminder of the past, stayed with Reznor. He even called his studio The Pig, keeping alive the memory of the house's eerie history. The song's opening lines, "I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real," carry a weighty resonance, hinting at themes of self-harm and introspection. This sense of self-loathing intertwines with the broader narrative of Nine Inch Nails' album at the time, The Downward Spiral. Reznor himself acknowledged the darkness within his work, reflecting on themes of self-hatred and human connection amidst negativity. Many musicians have felt a deep connection to the emotional essence of Hurt, and found ways to express it in their own unique styles. Leona Lewis, known for her pop tunes, surprised audiences with a heartfelt rendition of the song at the Royal Variety Show in 2011. Even the legendary David Bowie, during his tour with Nine Inch Nails back in 1995, teamed up with Trent Reznor for a memorable duet of Hurt. Frank Peterson, a German producer known for his Gregorian chant covers of popular songs, added his own twist to Hurt on his 2004 album, The Dark Side. The result? A strangely uplifting take on the sad track. Then there's the Croatian-Slovenian duo Two Cellos, who captured the emotional intensity of the original in their instrumental rendition released in 2011. But perhaps the most impactful cover of all, surpassing even the original in popularity, came from the legendary Johnny Cash. Recorded in 2002 for his American Recordings series with producer Rick Rubin, Cash's rendition added a whole new layer of depth to the song. While Cash didn't pen the lyrics himself, he sang them with a conviction that rivaled Reznor's, infusing the track with his own profound interpretation. It is worth noting that Cash tweaked a few lyrics, swapping out Reznor's crown of shit for his own crown of thorns, adding a personal touch to the song. Initially, Trent Reznor had reservations about Cash covering his song, fearing it might come off as gimmicky. When he first heard Cash's version, it didn't exactly blow him away. But everything changed when he saw the music video. In that moment, with tears welling up and goosebumps spreading, Reznor recognized the profound significance of Cash's interpretation. At first, Reznor felt pretty chuffed about the whole thing. I mean, who wouldn't be flattered by the man in black himself taking on their tune? But that's where the warm fuzzies ended. 2 weeks later, a CD arrived in the mail, and when Reznor listened to it, things got weird. It was like someone else had entered into his most personal space and made themselves at home. And yeah, sure, it was Johnny Cash, the guy behind classics like Folsom Prison Blues and Ring of Fire, but Reznor wasn't feeling it. I'd known where I was when I wrote it. I know what I was thinking about. I know how I felt, he explained. It was as if someone had snatched his feelings and put them on display without asking. Reznor, speaking to The Sun, initially felt a mix of honor and unease at the idea of Cash covering his song. He expressed his initial hesitation, explaining how receiving the CD of Cash's rendition felt like a stranger stepping into the intimacy of his personal creation. However, Reznor's perspective shifted when he saw the music video accompanying Cash's cover. The visual storytelling resonated deeply with him, transforming his perception of the cover into a powerful piece of art. He expressed gratitude for his contribution to the project, despite never meeting Cash in person. Reznor's feelings evolved from initial discomfort to a sense of warmth and appreciation, acknowledging the significance of having a music icon like Cash interpret his song. On the other side, Johnny Cash also had his reservations initially. Producer Rick Rubin recounted Cash's skepticism upon hearing the Nine Inch Nails version of Hurt, which contrasted with his own musical style. Cash's initial reaction reflected a sense of wariness and disbelief at the idea of covering such a noisy and aggressive track. So, after feeling a bit like he got left out in the rain, Reznor eventually came around to appreciate what Cash had done with his song. And you know what? It was the music video that really did the trick. It really made sense, and I thought, what a powerful piece of art. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. I have goosebumps right now thinking about it, he gushed. Then, in true rock star fashion, he gave himself a little pat on the back for his role in the whole shebang. I never got to meet Johnny, but I'm happy I contributed the way I did. It felt like a warm hug. Once the video won him over, Reznor finally said what he should have said from the get-go when he first heard that Cash was interested in recording his song. Having Johnny Cash, one of the greatest singer-songwriters of all time, want to cover your song, that's something that matters to me. It's not so much what other people think, but the fact that this guy felt that it was worthy of interpreting. He said afterwards it was a song that sounds like one he would have written in the 60s, and that's wonderful. And you know what? The cover was a smash hit with critics. As the Financial Times pointed out in 2019, the song pretty much became a Johnny Cash song. The music video for Johnny Cash's rendition of Hurt was directed by Mark Romanek. The urgency to capture Cash's performance was heightened by his declining health. Romanek wasted no time flying to Tennessee to find the perfect location, which he found at the House of Cash Museum. He wanted to portray Cash's honesty in his songs by showcasing the reality of his health and the passage of time through the aging surroundings. June Carter, Cash's wife, played a key role in the video. Sadly, she passed away just 3 months after filming, followed by Cash himself a few months later. This added another layer of vulnerability, echoing the song's themes of emotional fragility. In the video's finale, Cash is seen closing the lid of a piano, bathed in a stark yellow light, gently resting his aging hands on top. It's a moment of quiet reflection, symbolizing the end of Cash's life and career. For Trent Reznor, seeing this visual representation transformed Hurt from his own creation into Cash's farewell. As Reznor put it, that song isn't mine anymore. So what are your memories of Hurt? Whose version do you prefer? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world of music. And hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on our latest updates. Thanks for watching.